The United States is full of intriguing geographical features that go beyond its famous landmarks. These unique locations often puzzle even the most seasoned travelers and natives alike. In this video, we'll explore some of the country's most fascinating geographic oddities. First, let's journey to the Northwest Angle, an unusual part of Minnesota. This area is one of only 6 non-island practical exclaves in the world, meaning it can only be accessed by land through another country, in this case, Canada. This peculiarity arose due to an 18th-century cartographic error during the Treaty of Paris in 1783, where mapmakers misunderstood the true shape of the Lake of the Woods. Next, we find ourselves in Carter Lake, a town that seems to be in Nebraska but is actually part of Iowa. This anomaly was created in 1877 when a flood altered the course of the Missouri River. Despite its proximity to Nebraska, the Supreme Court ruled that Carter Lake belongs to Iowa, defying the usual rule that state boundaries follow the river's changes. Surprisingly, the U.S. state closest to Africa isn't Florida, but Maine. Specifically, the peninsula known as Quoddy Head. This point is 3,154 miles from El Bedouza in Morocco, about 900 miles closer than Florida. Known for its rocky coastline and lobster shacks, Maine seems an unlikely candidate for being Africa's closest neighbor. New York City is another geographic marvel, made up of 5 boroughs: Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and Staten Island. Each borough also functions as a separate county. This unique arrangement means the city government supersedes county authority, unlike anywhere else in the U.S. Each borough has its own distinct culture and class system, making NYC a melting pot of diversity. In the Midwest, the Missouri Bootheel stands out as an elongated protrusion into Arkansas, disrupting Missouri's otherwise straight southern border. Historically, the Bootheel was a fertile farming region until the boll weevil infestation in the early 20th century devastated crops. It was also a site for several Civil War battles and civil rights conflicts in the 1910s. Nevada, typically known for its arid desert, has a surprising twist. A part of the state is lush and green. The town of West Wendover, on the Utah border, enjoys a unique climate and more vegetation compared to its surroundings, thanks to its higher elevation and water resources. Delaware has a circular boundary segment known as the 12-mile circle. This border with Pennsylvania is an arc based on a 12-mile radius from the New Castle Courthouse. It's the only true circular state boundary in the U.S., a relic from colonial times when land was often divided by simple geometric shapes. The Four Corners Monument is where Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, and Utah meet, the only point in the U.S. where 4 states intersect. This spot is a popular tourist attraction, although it's not precisely accurate due to 19th-century surveying errors. Nonetheless, it remains a unique geographical feature. Point Roberts is a small part of Washington state accessible by land only through Canada. This exclave exists due to the 1846 Oregon Treaty, which set the boundary at the 49th parallel, inadvertently leaving Point Roberts isolated. Kentucky Bend is an isolated piece of Kentucky surrounded by Missouri and Tennessee, a result of the Mississippi River's meandering. This exclave was formed after the New Madrid earthquakes of 1811 to 1812 altered the river's course, leaving a small pocket of land cut off from the rest of Kentucky. These examples showcase the geographic oddities scattered across the United States. Each one tells a unique story of historical events, natural disasters, and human decisions that shaped the map we see today. From exclaves to circular borders, these peculiarities add a fascinating layer to the diverse tapestry of American geography.